Had a great workout tonight. Deadlifts and a couple of sets of Penlay rows. My friend just texted me, who needs a house now? Yeah. David Hebert, God bless you. Yep. I lost a friend yesterday or the day before. I'm not sure when he passed, but he has cancer. He had cancer. A great bass player for a couple of Canadian bands. One of them, my cousin, is a lead singer of Battle Scarred and Driven with Aggression from Canada. Two bands. Ray was a great bass player. He just passed away yesterday. I dedicated my deadlift video to him and his music. I had a very good workout tonight, though, on the deadlifts. I've deadlifted more than I've deadlifted. God, when's the last time I deadlifted that? God, I'm going to think last spring, 515 pounds, which is, it's okay. It's good for someone 57 years old. No straps, no belt, Uh, no straps, no belt, no hitching, none of that bullshit. Yep. So, and then I did some rows, 315 for 7 off the platform. They call Penlay rows, power rows, man. I love them. I'm getting real strong. Getting strong all over, man. Yep. It's a little cold in here tonight. Cold. It's very cold tonight. It's about 30 degrees outside, I think. I got the heater going over here. See my heater right here? I got one of those Amish heaters. It keeps it okay. It's not the greatest, so if it gets real cold and it doesn't help that much. Hey, welcome, Wee. How you doing, buddy? I deadlifted tonight, 515, no straps, no belt. Dedicated to my friend Ray Gallica he's from the Toronto area. He passed away of cancer yesterday. He's a bass player for my cousin's band, Driven with Aggression. That was mostly they put an album out in the late '90s, and then he was in a current band, both of them metal bands, called Battle Scarred. Real heavy music. Thank you, I appreciate it. I dedicated my deadlift tonight to them. I played one of the songs on my deadlift. Nice guy, my friend sent me the CD of their first extra play EP, they called, when it first came out, of Battle Scarred, a few years ago. Now they got an album out. He just passed away yesterday, Ray. He was also the bass player of my first cousin's band. My first cousin was a lead singer. It was a pretty heavy band called Driven with Aggression. I have that CD too. I ended up finding it online. They only had one CD back in the '90s. Battle Scarred's real heavy metal, man. It's thrash, man. I guess you'd call it thrash metal. Good deadlift tonight. I deadlifted 515 pounds. I'm 57 years old. No straps, no belt, no hitching, right up and down. Thank you. Yeah, I lived in the Midwest for a little while in a place called in Southern Illinois. I lived in a bunch of places in Southern Illinois. Town of Olney, Olney, in Richland County first. And then I lived in, let me think here, where else did I live? Marion, Illinois. And then in Carbondale, the home of Southern Illinois University. Hey, welcome everybody. And then I also lived in Carmi, Illinois, and West Frankfort. Oh, and Christopher, Illinois. Boy, I lived in a lot of places in Illinois. A lot of it was during my addiction. I got sober in Southern Illinois. I got sober. I can send my CV. What is that? Do I eat corn? Yeah, corn is not the best. Not a nutrient. Not very much of a nutrient rich substance. I like a lot of proteins. Eat a lot of protein. A couple of protein drinks a day, not a night. When I get home from work, and usually I take a little nap when I get home from work. I get home from work around 3 o'clock, and I take about an hour nap, and then I have a bowl of cereal with cereal, not the sugary cereal. Yeah, I eat some of it, man. I'm just I don't know. It's not a big in my diet though. Corn. If it's on my plate, I'm gonna eat it. It's on the plate, I eat it. But I had a great deadlift. I haven't deadlifted 515 pounds without. I never use straps, so I don't know why. I don't even really have to put strapless. I never use. I have straps. I don't even do my rows with straps. I did 315 for 7 barbell rows from the deck here, 7 reps with no straps. I just love to build up that grip, man. I don't need the straps that much. I mean, I'm sure if hey, what's up, buddy? What's up? Yeah, if I wore straps, I could do a lot more than that. But I'm gonna build. I like to build up my grip with no straps. So 515-pound deadlift. That's the most I've done since God, early in the spring. I don't even remember the last time. It's been a while. It's been a while because I hurt my hip in July. Hurt my hip squatting 535 in a competition. So I think I did 500 once in the summer, but I wasn't really ready for it. My back was back, and my hip was still sore at that time. So I laid off the heavy weight for a while, for the whole summer pretty much. I touched it, like I said, 500 pounds in the summer, but I wasn't really ready. My back is tired, not injured or anything, just tired. Just got tired. I took a nice break from the heavyweight. Now I'm starting to hit it up again. I'm 57 years old. Today is my birthday. God bless you. Happy birthday, Miguel. What's your biggest deadlift? 600 pounds is my biggest deadlift at 54. Just back from holiday to, Tenerife is beautiful. I love it. Yeah. First time. Yeah, the rest will do you good, man. Yeah. Yeah. The rest will do you good. Yep. Yeah. The rest will really, yeah. You got to rest. Yeah, thank you, buddy. Thank you. Thank you. Six Knuckle Hustle. Welcome. Tomorrow, I think I'm going to do shoulders. Do some shoulder work tomorrow. That'll be about it. Yeah. Tomorrow, shoulders and biceps. I'm going to work some biceps tomorrow. Yeah, hopefully I can get a nice... I want to see if I can get 8 reps with 225 on the front shoulder press. Oh yeah, we got a real joker. This guy Kevin, that he lives in my neighborhood. He's a registered sex offender. I'm serious. Kevin Lunsford. I don't block him. We'll keep him around for a while. I'll see what my friends here have to say about this guy who's a sex offender, Kevin Lunsford. But yeah, it's good to be sober tonight. I'm coming up on 11 years. Actually, today is my 10-month sober anniversary. 10 years and 10 months exactly. Yeah. Oh, Kevin Lunsford can't afford the snow. Kevin Lunsford is yeah, we got to throw that son of a bitch in the wood chipper, don't we, wee beanie? Kevin Lunsford's is a kid toucher. He touches kids. He lives down the street. Lives down the street over here. Yeah, Kevin is a fucking piece of shit over here. Kitty toucher. Yes, I do go to meetings. Yep, I do. I haven't been in a while. I do believe in the program of Alcoholics Anonymous. Alcoholics Anonymous. Hank from King of the Hill. Yeah, okay, whatever. He's a diaper sniffer, right? Yeah. How many pillows? 2 pillows. How many people are on here? 6 people. I quit drinking, like I said. It's exactly 10 years and 10 months ago. And since I got sober in prison in Southern. I did 11 months. I did 11 months in prison. That's where I got sober first. I did my first 10 and a half months. I'm sorry, 10 and a half months in jail and prison. All right, I've had a. Now, you know what, Kevin? Yes, they do go to prison for 10 months. You're an idiot, Kevin. Kevin's a fucking idiot. Do you know that? Liar. Oh, yeah, I'm lying about it. This man is a great nat. Thank you, brother. I appreciate it, Scotty. That guy, Kevin Lifter, the kitty toucher, saying I'm lying about going to prison. It's not that hard to believe when you do a program in there and they take time off of you. I didn't do 11 months in prison either, so how about that, buddy? I did 3 months in county jail and the rest of it was in prison. How about that? Yeah. All right, we're not going to. All right, well, let's. One. Okay, yeah, hide user from the channel. We got rid of Kevin. Okay, we'll get rid of do you have a lift? Do you lift? We'll get rid of you. You're the next one that's going too. You're going too. Gone. You're gone forever on my channel. Yep, you're gone. Who else here? Hello, everybody. God bless you. Where are you from? I am from, I'm 57 years old. Das. I'll just say your last name on this, Das. D-A-S. I am from North Dayton, Massachusetts. Hello, how you doing, buddy? Yeah, let's see. Who else do I have to get rid of? Anybody? No. Okay. How old am I? I told you you're 57. Okay, you're gone too, House. We don't want any of these assholes on here tonight. I'm not in the mood right now, so I'll just get rid of them. Okay, that's good. You can't really, when you have somebody that's commenting something every 5 seconds on here, something stupid, you can't really. I got to be in the right mood. I can't really tell my stories or anything, or talk or converse with anybody. It takes attention. What it does is it takes the positive attention off of everything and turns it. They try to turn it into a negative. Still got 13 people here. Good. Okay. All right. Say it one more time, Goten. Okay. Goodbye. I'm going to block you right now. There you go. See you later. Goodbye. All right. Thank you, brother. Yeah, I'm pretty strong for my age, I try to do the best I can. The deadlift is definitely going up and going up and up and up. I knew it would, I had to get. There was a month ago, I couldn't even move 500 pounds off. Now it's flying up like nothing, Oh, I got this. Oh, I didn't show anybody. I went to jail. That was how I quit. And I never went back again. I never went back to jail, of course, but I never went back to drinking again. All right, let's turn this over. I just got this new machine in a couple of days ago. See it? It's called the Reverse Hyper. West Side, reverse, whoops, sorry. It's a Reverse Hyper West Side. I just got it. I warmed up on it before squat. Yeah, I'm going to start using it a lot more than just doing it that. Like, I'm trying to do it almost every day, So I've been getting that. I got that the other day, put it together the other day. Had a lot of fun using it. Yeah, Scott, it definitely is a good machine. West Side made it. What's his name there? Louis Simmons is the one that invented it. It saved him. He was able to get back in the game. He broke a bunch of bones in his back. He tells the story. You can listen to the story on YouTube. He broke a bunch of bones in his back, and he invented that machine. I think in the early '70s, 1973, I think. And he was able to get back into powerlifting because of the invention of that machine. I got this one. It's a Scout Hyper by Westside. These from my lower. Oh yeah, it's beautiful, man. Yeah, the reverse. I always wanted one of these Wii. Always wanted one of these damn things. I just said, you know what? I took a little loan out on it. You know what? I taken a loan on all my equipment, and I paid everything off. I took a loan on my rack. That's paid off. On my Titan rack. I'll show you what I took loans on and paid it all off. So I took a loan. Took a loan on the Titan T2 rack. The I got the monolift for Christmas from my beautiful fiance. I took a loan on that bench. That's paid off. I took a loan on the squat bar, 55-pound West Texas squat bar. I took one out on my bench bar, which is right there, and the deadlift bar right here. What else did I take a loan out on? That's about it. Okay, that's it. I paid everything off though. 3 bars. Oh, on I have a little trampoline. I also and I took a loan out on the Bose speaker there. Everything's paid off. Very little interest these on. You go on with I forgot the name of. There's a couple of companies there. A couple of companies. Yeah, it's you know what the interest on that on the Scout Hype only like $40 if that. You know. I got 6 months, 6 month loan. Only one loan left now, but I had 5 of, let's see, I had like 4 or 5 going at one time. I paid it all off though, so I decided to treat myself with this. I've always wanted one, you know. Yeah, you can come and train anytime. Welcome everybody. Yeah, my gym is really I got a lot of new equipment in here. I really love my gym. It beats going to for me anyways, you know. I haven't been to a commercial gym except for competitions in a long time. It's been a long time. JD Islam. Huh? What kind of question? If it doesn't have nothing to do with powerlifting or sobriety. You just have Tennessee. Welcome. You have to yes, it definitely is money well spent. You have to just you got to get your 1 rep maxes up on things. First of all, you got to decide that's what you want to do, you know, and then you look, you go online and you find a powerlifting meet that's near your house or whatever, and sign up for it. Make sure you know a few months in advance, and then start training the 3 big lifts, man: squat, deadlift, and bench. Uh, Try to do bench twice a week. I try just what I do. I do bench twice a week, a shoulder day, once a week, squat and deadlift, and that's about it, you know. And then I do some bodybuilding stuff in between, you know. You got to be consistent. You don't want to be maxing out all the time, man. Try to leave one in the tank, as they say. Be very consistent, you know. Don't go to 100% all the time, you know. Once in a while, just to test it out, you know. You don't want to get hurt. Yeah, that's yeah. I used to do that all the time too. It's easy to get in that habit of maxing out all the time. You know, I'm addicted to doing that kind of stuff. But I've since you know I'm 57 years old. Uh, I've stopped doing that. I paid the prices for that, you know, with tendonitis and stuff. Getting stronger is a tough. Yeah, it is, because you're right, Scott. It's very tough mentally, because I was stuck on the sticking points that I've been stuck on for over a year, and it took me over a year to break through it, you know. And then you might go backwards a little bit. How long did it take me to get strong? It depends. It comes and goes, you know. I haven't. I was a certified powerlifting instructor and also a certified personal trainer. I haven't done it in a while though. Yeah, I may start doing that though, coaching. You know. No, I haven't gone hunting in Kentucky. No, Kentucky's a beautiful state. I've driven through there a few times. Yeah, great. It's a great sport. Just pick one you like. You know, I did it. I was not ready at all. My friend, when I first did one, I was 51 years old. My friend Chris Neves said, "Look, I found one near the house. It's only an hour away. Why don't you come and do it with me?" I said, "Come on, Chris, I'm not ready for that. I haven't even hardly been deadlifting or anything." And he said, "Come on, you can do it. Just sign up for it, man. So it doesn't matter what you're doing. It just." And I followed what people told me. They said, pick your first. It was a deadlift bench competition. 51 years old in 2000, right before COVID hit in March. Was it March? Yeah, it was March. No, it was February. I'm sorry, of 2020. I picked out this one. Oh, he's the one that directed me and kind of pressured me into doing it. And the first thing you want to do is on your first attempt, you get 3 attempts. Got eye pressure issues. Oh, sorry to hear that, Perry. No, I never had anything real serious. I've tore my hamstring a couple of times, my groin once or twice. It was black and blue. A little bit of a pec tear, little black and blue. Nothing that ever needed surgery though. Just had to take a little time off. No shoulder issues. That's a big one people have. But anyways, okay, you get 3 attempts at each lift. What I did, the first one was only a bench press deadlift competition. So I chose my opener was bench because there was no squat. I just chose 315, and that flew up. I think I went to 335. This is when I was 51 years old. Yeah, so 315 flew up. My second attempt was 335. That went up. And then I went to 350 and I did that. The deadlift, I hadn't been training that much at that time, you know. He didn't give me much of it. Chris talked me into it. I only had like less than a month to go to get ready for it. What got you in it? I've always loved training heavy and was always obsessed with how much I could do. That's how I got in it. The sport, yep. I always been obsessed with how much is on the bar. I never really. I tried out, you know. I did the bodybuilding routine, but I was always obsessed with how much weight I was doing. Yeah, definitely. So, okay, my first attempt on the deadlift in 2020, first one I ever did. This was in Hanson, Mass. Was it No, it wasn't. Natick, Massachusetts, was the first one. 405 was the first attempt. Second attempt, I think it was just 425, and then I did 455 or something like that, which is not very much for me, you know. But I hadn't been training much, and I wasn't that strong at the time, you know. I did weights for 7 years. For 10 years, you're 80 now. Before I used to do. Oh wow, that's pretty good, yeah. So that was my first time doing it. The second time I did it, I was all the way in August of the same year, 2020. COVID was going full blast. The stupid masks and all that shit. You know, the Fauci ouchie, the vaccine. Yeah, I didn't do as quite as good in that one, and because I was stuck. We were talking about the mental toughness. I got stuck at 350 on the bench for over a year and a half. I could not. I tried 355 3 times, and even 352 a fourth time, and could not get that until God. When was it after that? A whole full year after that one in August, I finally got 370. So I had a 20 pound bench PR. Yeah, I've got some. What was it? Zaruki, Zaru, Zaruri. Yeah, I've got a few things here, like this right here. Some records over here. That's when I got inducted into the American Powerlifting Association Hall of Fame, right there. That's when I was 56 years old and I benched 405 raw. Those are some records over there on my wall right there. 600-pound deadlift in my mid 50s. So squat. Yes, I do some speed training. It is very good. There's nothing wrong with it. There's a picture of Vince Nello signed. He's a good friend of mine. First man, 800 pounds. At under 200 pounds, there's another record over there. Speed work is good though. I don't have to do enough of it. I'm getting old, so I only have enough energy to do so much, Yeah, nothing wrong with it. Give it a shot. Go right to 500. See if it goes up. Let me know how it goes on my next live. Probably go live tomorrow, maybe. Yep. Boy, it's cold out in here tonight. I got the heater going over here, but it's pretty cold out. It gets cold in here, man. When I got it pretty well winterized right now. I got the windows, all that blocked off. Yeah, definitely stop back by, check out my videos. Hit that 500 pounds. It feels good. I did it 515 tonight. I did 500 last week pretty easily. I am originally from Fairhaven, Massachusetts. That's where I'm originally from. I grew up there. Right now I'm in a place called North Dighton, Massachusetts. It's about a half an hour from Fairhaven. About 16 miles from Fall River, the city where Lizzie Borden is famous from, Fall River. Very close to Fall River. That's where Lizzie Borden, she chopped her parents up with an axe, There's plenty of movies about her. Hey, what's up, Big Daddy Trips? This guy's got a great channel right here, Big Daddy Trips. Check him out. Great sense of humor. Some very good. He want to learn form on different things. He's got great form. His technique is perfect. Yeah, he's a strong guy from the San Diego area. No, I have never done Olympic weightlifting. A little bit of training with it. Oh yeah, that's right. You've been training outside. Big Trips has been training outside, doing some perfect reps. So last one I saw was 225 for a bunch of reps. Gonna hit you got to hit a regular. It's too dark out now, and it's cold. It's cold out in where I'm at right now. I got the heater going. Big Trips right here. Got the old heater going. Right down here. See if you can see it. No, wait a minute. I got it on the wrong one. Right there. There's the heater. I'm sitting there. It's like 30 degrees out right now. Yeah, he does need to go to rehab. This guy, that's how I found, I joined this, not joined. When I joined YouTube, there was like a community, and this crazy guy, very entertaining though, named Dr. Rackpull, has a channel. I think he still has one. I'm not even sure. But boy, yeah, he had a wife there and everything, and he was training a little bit, and then all of a sudden he started hitting the bottle, man. And the wife disappeared, right? Big Trips, that wife of his, she disappeared. She took off, man. She was a Polish woman or a Russian woman or something like that. She ended up running out. Yeah, Max. Boy, those guys, he's crazy as fuck, boy. Boy, he really goes at it, though. He'll bench. That guy, Max, will bench. Oh, he's back with her again? Okay. That doesn't surprise me. Max will bench like for a month straight without taking a day off, you know. I don't suggest that for anyone, you know. You end up getting overuse injuries from doing something like that, you know. Yeah. Boy, he's an angry guy, that Wolverine guy. Yeah, he is. He really is angry. Yep. Yeah, and you notice his benching is terrible. Trips, his bench is horrible. He's got the ass way up off the bench, and he's trying to call that an actual bench. Anything that's over like 315, he lifts his ass way off the bench. I bet. Oh, it just came up on my screen. Wolverine. On my folder. It just came on my screen. Wolverine 375 for three. I bet you his ass is way off the bench. Charge of honor stress. You're line. Yeah, they're 7-3. Yep. My team. I'm from New England. It's the Patriots. They're playing pretty good. 8-2 right now. They beat the Falcons 2 weeks ago. Boy, the Patriots have. I feel bad for the Falcons. That Super Bowl, they were ahead 28-3, and the Patriots came back. Oh my God, I couldn't believe they won. I almost turned off that Super Bowl. I almost did. You know, they were behind. It was late in the third quarter. There's only like a minute left in the third quarter. They were behind 28-3. Had the Falcons kicked one field goal, it would have been mathematically impossible for the Patriots to come back, pretty much, you know. And then 2 weeks ago, yeah, it's been 2 weeks, they missed the extra point to tie the game. To tie the game, yeah. I'm old. I can remember when what was it, Air Coryell or whatever? Dan Fouts was quarterback. I remember that. No, it hasn't gone. It's gone down a little bit, except for the what does it say? Eagles versus Colts Super Bowl. Yeah, it's possible. That's a good um, prediction right there. It could be the Eagles and Colts. Colts are pretty good, man. Colts are very good. Yep. I know the Pats are probably going to have to meet them if they can get. You know, we'll see what happens. You know, see what happens with them. You never know with a team with football, though. You get the wrong injuries, man, and your season's trashed, you know? So we'll see. Is there any difference in benching with elbows close to your body or elbow? You don't want them to. You don't want to flare your elbows like that because you're going to end up with shoulder problems. I like to keep them at I don't know, what degrees would that be? Kind of like, not like this. Notice like this, but kind of tucked in like that, but not all the way to my body, but like that, you know? My girlfriend just caught me getting high. Yeah, I don't know what to tell you there, buddy. You're on your own. Yes, he does have mental health issues, the Wolverine. He doesn't give two fucks, you know? But yeah, I go way back with football with the Chargers, too. I remember they had they had the greatest passing game there with Dan Fouts, Kevin Winslow Sr. Remember, you remember what happened to Kevin Winslow Jr.? Boy, you want to talk about mental health problems, boy, and a sex offender. Kevin Winslow Jr. He has metal in his body. Okay, all right. He wouldn't be able to. He'd have trouble going through the airport's security, right? But yeah, remember Kevin? Does anybody out there remember Kevin Winslow Jr., the tight end for, I think it was for, he signed with Tampa Bay first, but he's in, I think he's still in prison right now, man. He was sexually assaulting not just anybody, but old women. I don't even really know because I lifted on and off until I was 34 years old. Well, I would have to pick DT on that one because at least he keeps his ass on the bench. And his squats are atrocious. Wolverine. DT has got Asperger's. There's a disease, a mental disease. It's called Asperger's. No, what was I talking? No, I was talking about Kevin Winslow Jr. There's Kevin Winslow Sr., who was a Hall of Fame tight end with I believe I know it was with the Chargers. He was one of Dan Fouts' favorite targets. Kevin Winslow Sr., but he had a son who was a fantastic tight end. He played for the Miami Hurricanes first, and he came right out of. I think he was drafted first in the first round, not the first pick, but in the first round. I forgot what draft year it was, early 2000s. And he came out, he got injured riding a motorcycle, so he didn't play much his rookie year, I think. His second year, I think he had well over 1,000 yards of receiving, and he got injured again, but he had a couple of really good seasons, and then he got injured again, and he ended up dropping out. Yeah, he went to the Browns, right. And then he got busted. Not only was he raping, it wasn't just girls, it was old women, like in their 70s, man. And X-Men to the way Wolverine would act on Animal Kingdom. Max and Wolverine are strong. Yeah, they're both strong. I'm not saying they're not strong. Max is very strong on the bench sometimes, and curling, very strong. Yeah. I'd have to go with Tom Brady on that. Yeah. Are they? What is their record right now? About 500. I haven't been following them too much. Yeah, he's in prison right now, right? And not only he was raping old women, man, and touching on old women. Isn't that boy? It's sick either way, but that's really sick. Yeah, definitely Brady's the best. 7, and he was a contender in all 3 of them, so he's been in 10. You can't beat that one, man. That one against the Eagles he lost, he had over 500 yards passing. Oh, that's good. I'm a Bruins fan, but haven't been really watching them too much. Wolverine made a video mad because people were telling him, yeah, I'll have to watch that. I don't know. It's kind of a waste of time, though, because I know what he's going to say. He's pissed off, I'll have to watch it, though. I mean, hey, people are going to tell you if you do something like that, if your ass is off the bench, So they're going to tell you about it, How about, what's his name there? Geez, what the hell is his name? First place there in a row. They take, oh, nice. Anaheim Ducks, yep. I do love hockey, don't get me wrong. It's one of my favorite sports, what to watch. And, yeah, that's who I was trying to think of, Master T. Master T is something else, boy. I can only listen to him so much, though. He has these very long videos, and he just talks about nothing on there. Hyperplasia and all this bullshit. For a while there, he was in Mexico eating vegetables or whatever. Eat not vegetables. I'm sorry, eating watermelon and that's it. Just watermelon and cantaloupe and all that shit. Oh yeah. I love the sport. Don't get me wrong. I've been watching hockey since the 1970s, right around the time when at the end of Bobby Orr when he was on the Bruins. I was too young to see him win the Stanley Cup. I probably was there. Yeah, Master T videos. Yeah, my feed. I don't. I can't watch that guy. No, I can't do it. No, I can't. I like maybe a short with him trying to bench when he goes down about 3 inches and pushes it up. UMass, really? They upset Maine? Oh, awesome. Yeah. Where are you from again, Hulk? Yeah, I'm West Dighton here. Yeah, Master T. How about the squat video? I think he had 4 plates on each side, and he went down about 3 or 4 inches. Yeah, he tried to call that a squat, you know. Yeah. You know what? That might be my problem. I've been doing a lot of heavy shoulder pressing. That might because my bench has been going down a little bit. Western Mass. Oh, okay, all right. Yeah, I got a lot of friends in Western Mass, and I had friends in college from Adams, North Adams. I wouldn't advise. No, it's Master T, not Master P. It's a guy on YouTube. Yeah, I'm gonna have to stop, not stop it, but cut it down a little bit. I think that's why my bench has been going down a little bit. You know. Yeah, it is way north. Yep, I got friends that live in that area. Jim Ford, he's the president of the APA, who I'm very good friends with. Is from up in that area, Pittsfield and all that. Yeah, he probably got hurt again. You know, he does that crazy. Trips. Uh, Tim, his name is Tim. Tim, is it Tim? I think it is Tim. Yeah, from Garage Workouts. He tried. He's in it. He's the same age as me. I think he's 1 year younger than me. Actually, he always talks about how old he is, and then he does these crazy programs. These what the hell is it called? It's got a Russian name, but where you bench 4 times a week or whatever. Small off. Yeah, yeah. He does need help. Yep. Yeah, I'm a mellow guy, man. This guy Wolverine, he gets all bent out of shape all the time. Makes whole videos angry. But yeah, Tim from Garage Work, he tries to do that small off program. Now he's in his late 50s now, and he always gets injured. He tore his shoulder up. If you're in your late 50s, you have no business benching 4 times a week, you know. And then he did the small off. Small off. I forgot how it's a program, and you can do it with squats. And he tried to do it with the squats, which that's too much, you know. I'm not saying the program won't work, but it's not for someone in their late 50s, though, you know. And he always does that. He trains his ass off. He goes to failure, and he ends up tearing something. You get there, you're almost there as it is for 20 reps. That's a good goal to get. I'm going to have to start doing some 225. I don't even know if I can do 20 anymore. Else to see, you know, if I can get close to it. That's pretty good. You're doing very good, though, for your size, though, you know. Very good. But yeah, Tim though, yeah, he's got to lay off doing those programs, man. 56 years old and he's doing a small off program, you know. Yeah, you know, I got these over here. If you lived in the area, which you don't, of course, you're way over there in San. I have these. I'd probably just give them to you if you're in the area. They're right over here. Those are pretty good. They're from Titan Barbell. They're for the regular bench. Now I have a rack, you know. But those things I think they were $90 or something like that. You can also make them too. Yeah, that's great. Yeah, you can make safeties. You know. Look at Tim. Tim from Garage Workout. You know, he made his own. I forgot with cinder blocks or something like that. You know. stacking them up, the cinder blocks up, put a board across them. Yeah, that would be pretty funny. I may do that this winter. You know, I don't plan on doing any competitions for a while. So, what was my first? What project are you talking about? Home project? I've got a lot of today I'm putting up a ceiling in my basement. I have a more than halfway finished basement in my house. It's got 2 finished rooms in it. I did one of them already. I refinished it. Put the floor and everything, you know, baseboards. So I've been doing that. Right now there's a living room part. I'm putting the ceiling up. The walls they were already done when I got here, the walls. Steve Atlas, I don't know. Well, remember Squat Master? Do you remember that character, Squat Master? Guy Squat Master. Who was the other one? Jesse? Jesse. Remember Jesse? That guy Jesse? Those are the old school community days. King Grim is another one. King Grim. He shows up here once in a great while. King Grim. And then Mark Stubing's gone. I see. I think he erased all his videos or he got off of here. I think he did. Stubing. Oh, is he really? Squat Masters in the UK. Oh, I didn't know that, man. Oh, wow. I know King Grim disappeared for like 4 years. He went to prison. King Grim. I'm pretty sure that's where he went in Ireland. Yeah, he did. I think so. I haven't seen him in a while. Stubing. He got up to I think 3. He got up to 135 for 4. I think 3 or 4. All those estrogen. He was. Mark Stubing's a whole different story in itself. You could write a book about the guy. You know, the sad tale of Mark Stubing. Started out pretty big guy, the worst form in the world, but he could move some weight, but it was the worst form you could possibly do. He would have ended up fucking himself up. Mark Stubing. But yeah, he had really bad form. Then all of a sudden, he started losing all his weight. He started doing just pull-ups and real butchered pull-ups, you know, and these muscle-ups over and over again. He admitted to throwing up his food. He had bulimia. He's throwing up his food. He lost over 100 pounds. He was over 300 pounds. He got down to under 200 pounds. Next thing you know, he got off of YouTube. Next thing you know, he's on estrogen. He's got boobs and everything, man. he made a bunch of videos dressed up like a woman. Total mental case. I feel bad for the guy, you know. March 7, 1980 of the Russian. Yeah, oh yeah, that was Alexei. But anyways, yeah, next thing you know, he's dressing like a woman. He wants to be a woman, you know. He's pretending to be a woman for a while, you know. Some of the funniest videos, he was even trying to change his voice, and he was singing and all this shit. Very strange. Have a good one, brother. Have a good workout in the gym. God bless. But yeah, all of a sudden he wanted to be a woman. And next, he disappeared for a long time. Then he came back a couple of years later. And he didn't want to be a woman anymore, but he was skinny as a rail still. And the estrogen fucked him up. I think permanently. It did permanent damage to him. Because he came back, he couldn't even bench 95 pounds on the bar. You know? This is a guy that could, you know, did a fucked up set with the worst form of 395 years ago. Yeah, God bless everybody. Yeah, he came back. I think the poor guy fucked himself up, though, on the estrogen. Doing shots of estrogen. I think he's permanently fucked up. Yeah, that's good. You never did them. That's fine, yeah. That's fine. That's probably best, you know, unless you're doing something to make money. I warm up with. Yeah, that's pretty good. 225 to 10. Not many people can do that, you know. Yeah, it's usually in my warm ups. I warm up just with the bar, and then 135, two sets of that, two sets of 225 for 5 or 6, and then I'll do 315 for a couple of reps, and then I'll choose a weight in the 300 somewhere and do some reps with three. My best was 350 for 7 on the bench for 7 reps. 350. I got 355 for 6, I believe. The best 5 rep set I ever got was 370 for 5. Yeah, they can. It's good to mix it in. I do a pyramid, you know, mix in the light weight with the with the heavy weight. Mix it up, you know. You get the best of both worlds there, you know. Best of both worlds. All right, everybody. It's getting cold in here, and I'm hungry. Everybody have a blessed evening. Happy Veterans Day, and thanks for your service to the veterans. God bless you. I'll talk to you guys later.